Hey, what's up guys? Tyler here with Secure Team, and I am here on some alien business. Hashtag Insomnia Mafia. But anyway, let's get to this Insomnia Bite. What is up guys? Tyler here. Yeah, just showing off my new snapback that I got and that I sell on the merch shop. I'm so happy I got it. It fits well. I love it. And I wasn't going to post a video, but I just felt like you guys needed some more information. So here we are. Let's get started. The first little bit of news that you may have heard about is that there is a gigantic comet approaching us from the outer solar system, and that they are saying could be the largest comet we have ever seen. A comet so huge it was initially mistaken for a dwarf planet is on an inward-bound trajectory from the outer solar system. But there's no reason to worry. C-2014 UN-271, as the comet is called, will approach no closer to the Sun than just outside the orbit of Saturn. But its large size and relative closeness will afford a rare opportunity to study a pristine object from the Oort cloud and find new information about the formation of the solar system. One of the co-discoverers of this comet is quoted as saying, quote, "We have the privilege of having discovered perhaps the largest comet ever seen, or at least larger than any well-studied one, and caught it early enough for people to watch it evolve as it approaches and warms up. It has not visited the solar system in more than 3 million years. So how about that for some news? Here's the artist's rendition. They thought this thing was a planet. A dwarf planet, granted, but nonetheless, this thing is so massive they thought that it was a planet. So you could almost say that this object coming is, a miniature version of our own moon. And that is pretty darn big if you ask me. And speaking of comets, large comets, but also comets acting strangely, we have another news report here that goes into detail about how a totally separate comet named Comet 29P is letting out these strange eruptions or outbursts. And it's not just happening once every couple of months. As you're seeing here from the New York Times, this comet erupted or unleashed an outburst of energy 4 times in a row in what they're calling a super outburst. The article goes on to state, quote, "Comet 29P is already known as one of the solar system's oddest icy objects." Well, that makes me wonder whether it's a comet at all the way it's acting, but I digress. But the light shown on this comet in recent days has surprised astronomers. This past Saturday, a speck of light shimmering in the shadows behind Jupiter erupted, and then it kept erupting, with 2 more violent jets of material firing into space on Sunday, followed by a 4th. As it raged and flared, it became 250 times brighter than usual, like a lit match becoming a bonfire. And this is not a distant tempestuous star, nor is it an effervescent world covered in erupting volcanoes. This is Comet 29P, and it put on the performance of a lifetime that anyone with a powerful enough backyard telescope could see. And as far as astronomers were aware, this is the first time that this comet has exhibited 4 closely spaced eruptions. It's very strange. You know what I mean? For what they're calling a comet to suddenly release not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 massive eruptions or outbursts or whatever you want to call them in a row, and it's never done this before while they've been tracking it. And I'm not just being Tyler, the paranoid old spook here. I've done past videos over the years over certain comets that displayed some very mysterious and anomalous activity around them that led me to believe, and millions of others, that they were not comets at all. But, we are just told that they are simple comets, kind of like Oumuamua, that massive cylinder pencil-shaped object that flew through our solar system from interstellar space that the space agencies called a simple asteroid, even though a Harvard scientist said it appeared to act and look like an alien vehicle. So the space agencies have a record of calling strange and mysterious objects out in space things like comets and asteroids or swamp gas or what have you. Nothing to see here. And so what is causing this comet's riotous cascade? Well, we don't know, said Dr. Wormack, an astrophysicist at the National Science Foundation. We don't know, and that's what makes it so interesting. Why did this thing blast 4 times in a row, lighting up like a single match into a bonfire? You guys tell me, very strange. Look it up yourselves if you want more information. Is this thing even a comet? They've never seen it do it before. And then we have this other massive comet they're calling heading towards us that is the largest we've ever seen. It's the size of a planet. So we have big comet and little comet acting weird. And so lastly, I cannot end today's Insomnia Bite without a new piece of UFO footage. That just wouldn't be fair. So here we have a clip of yet another instance of an unidentified flying object captured flying near aircraft. I've done many videos of objects that have been seen outside of airplane windows. These objects were known as Foo Fighters back during WW2. And so here we have a piece of footage of what appears to be an air show, and right at the precise moment, what looks like a tic-tac or saucer-shaped object appears to blast right past and in the vicinity of these aircraft. Okay, so you are seeing the slowed down version of this video, and it's plain to see that we have a dark oval-shaped object. It may be cigar-shaped, or it may be just a blurring effect, but nonetheless, a dark and mysterious object captured near these planes. And the reason that we know that this object is much closer to the planes than to the camera is because if this were to be a bird or something of that nature that was much closer to the cameraman, it would appear as a vague blur quickly passing the camera in a millisecond, as opposed to an object that's further out and closer to these planes, allowing it to be captured in this shot. So tell me what you guys think down below. And just for comparison, a real short clip taken back on August 28th of this year of a further away shot of another one of these air shows, or it actually just may be a formation of jets doing some training exercises where yet again another dark object can be seen passing by. So have any of you guys been on a plane or recorded one where a mysterious object appeared? Send me in your footage. My email address is down below in the video description, along with my new P.O. box if you want to send me paintings, artwork, stories, anything you want. But if you have footage and the file is too large to send through email, simply upload the video to YouTube and then email me the YouTube link and put UFO footage as the subject. And so thank you guys for stopping by today. If you would like a snapback like the one featured at the beginning of this video, and basically every other type of item you could want, head over to my new online merch shop, where now we're down to like 6 or 7 days where you can redeem 15% off to help support this channel and this work that I'm doing as YouTube continues to hide my videos from recommendations, take away monetization, and place mainstream news above regular UFO researchers like me who've been doing this for 10 years plus. So your support means the world, guys. Stay tuned, stay safe, enjoy your day or night, and I'll see you back in just a bit.